What's up, people? This was not the video I was planning on releasing this Sunday, but here we are. I just received this in the mail and I had no idea what to expect, but it wasn't this. I'm so excited for this. This is just amazing. But before I show you what it is, let's go to the unboxing. All right, so I'm here with the box. I'm super excited. Let's get straight into things. First off, a note, very well written, and I'm so excited to be a part of the team. I can't believe what Kastaplast is doing for the Mint team. This is, yeah, just completely blows my mind. But first off, we have a shirt. Let's switch. Looking good. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Okay, so there's a lot of discs in here and a lot of fun stuff, but we're here for one reason and one reason only. So let's just skip through this pretty quick. First off, we have a K3 poof, and we're gonna make another video on this one, but this is not today's star of the show. Then we have a K1 grind Berry, K1 Berry X. This stamp is really nice, just for the Kastaplast Mint team. Then we have a Nord, a K1 Soft, I think, K1 Soft Stig, then a grind Idog, Falk, Lots, Elva, a really good looking guld. Look at this rim, it's insane. But then, for the star of the show, when I opened this box, I couldn't believe my eyes. But here it is. A completely unreleased and even unannounced disc from Kastaplast. And of course, in the first run, mint color, looking really great. But this right here is something completely new from Kastaplast. And this plastic is so sticky that, like, listen to this. But this is the Kastaplast Sten. Kind of has that berry rim, but it's completely flat. It's really soft, nothing like what I've seen before from Kastaplast. In this note, it says, this is a special release, the first disc we've produced in a super light hybrid plastic. It has not yet received the PDGA approval, but it's made for fun wherever you throw, on the course, at the beach, in a field, or even in your living room. So, super light hybrid plastic. This one is 127 grams. I just really want to throw it. Let's get back to the course. All right, so we're back at the course. We have the box right here. It's so sticky, it like sticks to my hand. Look, it's not falling. That's insane. But my initial thoughts, it feels kind of like a shallower berry that's flat on the top. So I don't know what to expect from the flight, but maybe it's an understable berry or something. And like I said, it's 127 grams, so it's almost like a frisbee. So let's play a 9-hole course and see what it's all about, because I have no idea what to expect. Let's try a throw with the tuff as well. First throw ever with the tuff. Oh wow, it's stable. Alright, that's nice. But for the main event, it's time. 127 grams, really soft. Like, really soft. I don't know what to expect, but let's see. Let's go for a backhand. It's not flippy. Okay, that feels like a lightweight berry with glide, maybe? But it was so grippy that it kind of got stuck in my hand. Just from that first throw, I don't think this is a disc meant for like full power approaches. Maybe it's more like how my father uses the Sonic, just a really touchy approach disc with more glide. So let's try to spin it in here, see how it handles that. Oh my god, that's it. That's the thing. Okay, so not what I was expecting on the first hole. Did you even? Doesn't make any sound. Let's compare them. Normal disc and the Sten. It makes no sound. It's so light and so soft. Normal disc, Sten. Kind of sandy here, and it really sticks to the disc. So now it's really sandy. That's not good. Remember to get my merch on pug.se. Check out bouncebackdiscgolf.com to get towels, patches, and pins. Code KKDG for 15% off. Head over to Rocket Discs. Use my personal code KevinK5 for 5% off. It's not much, but it's something. And you're helping me out, so win-win. All right, let's throw it softer here on hole 2 and see if it's more of a frisbee disc, because logically it should be when it's 127 grams. Hopefully you can see the basket just straight ahead there, like 70 meters. Let's just do a floaty one. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is a floaty berry, basically. That's crazy. How can I use that? Maybe just outside the circle here. Let's just go for a floaty bid. And I think even if I hit one chain, it should stick because it's so soft and light. That was a horrible release, but it just floated in there. And it didn't make a sound when it went in. It was almost completely silent. Alright, hole 3 is basically a straight to high-sering forehand, like 60 meters. You want to fade just in front of the second pole and then just go upright. You can't see the basket from the tee, but it's like behind here. And I was worried that this was gonna be too grippy for a forehand. But now when it landed in the sand on hole 1, like now it feels pretty good. It feels kind of tacky almost. But yeah, let's see how it handles a forehand, even though it's a 127 gram disc. I would never throw a forehand with a 127 gram disc. That just sounds stupid. But with this one, might actually be a valid play. And like I said, let's just try to be really floaty with it. That was not good. It's a lightweight disc. Then it comes out later because it doesn't want to rip out of my hand the same way. Okay, mental note. Let's try the Barry X. That's exactly what you want to do. Okay, let's try to do the same thing again. But Annie, longer and floatier. That's so floaty! It's a floaty berry. Alright, let's put it with some power and it's still not gonna make a noise in the basket. Okay, a little bit. Hole 4 is a 42 meter ace run, basically. Let's go for another forehand, and I'll remember this time that it's a lightweight disc and comes out later. But I feel like this is what the result would be if a Barry and a beach frisbee had a baby. This is so much fun. Oh my god! Look at that flight! I didn't give it a height to go in, but look at how floated I was. Let's compare it with a normal Barry. Same power, same height, same everything. Do you see the difference? I think I understand it now. Alright, hole 5B, around 70 meters, and the basket is just behind the bush there on the left side. So it's basically perfect for a straight to hyzer backhand with the sten. So let's get the birdie here. That's so floaty, but it's a headwind, so it kind of stalled. It's gonna be a long one. A lot closer than I thought. Like a 7 meter putt into the headwind. Let's try to be really floaty here and just make it. That's insane. If that was my normal putter, that was like missing low under the cage. That was the exact same putt. That's so much fun. Alright, hole 6, around 40 meters, slightly downhill, basically another forehand ace run. Let's try to be really touchy here. I'm almost gonna aim like at the basket with hyzer, because it's gonna come out later. So I'm compensating for it being a lightweight disc. Like that. How is a 127 gram disc that torque resistant on a forehand? That comes out so clean. I'm baffled. This is insane. Let's go for some normal berries. Barry and Barry X. And I will not aim at the basket this time. I'll actually aim for where I'm aiming. These discs feel so heavy right now. That's in. How did it lift? That was straight in the basket. Why did it lift? That was so mean. Same thing with the Barry X. That's in too. I'm right here in the brännässlor. Oh, almost gave it no spin. I think this is almost as far as I can throw this one and actually get it chain high. So we'll go for an ace here. I think it's around 65 meters. So let's just float it in. Float! Okay, it's still got that Barry edge to the disc. So it's not gonna like glide when fading, it's more just gonna fall. But in the air, it's so floaty. And again, it's a lightweight disc, that's why I grip locked it. Because it comes out later than a normal disc. Let's try to get the first tough ace. Should be perfect here. Come on. Go! No, so close. Just behind it. Might not be an ace, but it's a really easy birdie. And I'm not even taking score. I think I've missed 2 holes. So this is hole 7. We should be -5 through 7 with only the sten. We haven't thrown it on an Annie yet. So let's go for a floaty Annie here on hole 8 to try to get it to kind of land flat and be really floaty the entire way. And then we can see how much it fights out as well. Wow! That's so cool. I kind of grip locked it again, so it went way too far right. But that was so cool. It's basically a floaty berry. I threw that really soft as well. Let's throw a normal berry on the same line, same power. That's so short. Another floaty bid here into the headwind and straight into the sun. What? How did I do that? People are not gonna believe that this is first take. I'm like 12 meters from the basket and I just made that. Look at how well it grabs the chains as well. This is crazy. I guess I'm just a spin putter now. All right, last hole. Hole 9, 38 meters. Let's try to get the ace, finish in style. Not an ace, but that's so satisfying. I can't believe it comes out that cleanly when it's a really lightweight disc. But I guess the mold is after a berry, so that basically proves the point that berries are made for forehand approaches. And I'll show you 2 more examples right now. No, I thought it was more overstable. Exact same shot with the berry extent. That was not the exact same shot. But the 1 speeds from Kastaplast, they're meant for forehand approaches. Come on. No! So close. Let's finish it off with a more fun shot with the gold. Way too far. But it's a 13 speed on a 38 meter hole. What can you expect? And I feel like because of the shape, even though it's a 127 gram disc, it's not gonna flip into a headwind, I don't think. But that's the round. And I think we only missed 2 holes, so -7 on 9 holes with only the sten. First time throwing it. Pretty good. But I think it's made for these kind of shots, right here. Those kind of approaches. Let's do 1 more, that was bad. I really like the stamp as well, so honored to be a part of the team. Go in. Oh, that's so close. But I think that's what it's made for, right there. And even though I hit the cage and rolled, because it's so soft and light, it just fell over. And I don't even think I can throw this further if I throw it harder. It's so floaty that I think it's made for that soft release. Let's try to go full power and see how far we can get it. Yeah. That's like 65 meters. Grip locked it again though, because full power with a light disc, that doesn't work. But that's been it for this time. Go get yourself a sten. I know I'll be using this for warm-ups and just tossing around the frisbee. I don't really know if I'm gonna bag it, but we'll see. Maybe I can find a use for it. Because of the really grippy and soft plastic, should be perfect for those tricky layups where you just want it to sit. So maybe that's what I'll be using it for. Who knows? But like I said, this is unreleased and completely unannounced. I hadn't even heard about this being a thought before I got it in the mail. So I don't know when it's gonna be released. The tooth is gonna release soon, but I have no idea about this. But when it comes out, make sure to get yourself one. It's so much fun. But that's been it. We went -7. It's an amazing disc if you just want to toss around a frisbee-like batty. So much fun. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.